tell you, like I told you, I've done 1,000 tests. I've tried going up to it, but not for long. 500 was the sweet spot. The equipoise, like I said, I mean, now the bodies, yes, there's some drug-induced bodies. I think it's got out of control. I mean, you talk about all these peptides and all the bullshit now.
In the world of bodybuilding, performance-enhancing drugs are the elephant in the room, a crucial component of the sport that few dare to discuss. Despite their prevalence, bodybuilders rarely talk openly about the PEDs they use to achieve their superhuman physiques. In a candid interview, Jay Cutler breaks the silence and reveals the truth about his steroid use. Jay Cutler, one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time, won the Mr. Olympia title 4 times, including the 2006 victory that ended Ronnie Coleman's 8-year reign. To achieve his championship physique, Cutler had to use all available means during his career, including steroids. During a recent interview with IFBB bodybuilder and powerlifter Greg Doucette, Jay Cutler, the legendary bodybuilder and 4-time Mr. Olympia winner, opened up about his own history of steroid use. Cutler discussed his steroid cycles during his career, specifically during the years 2000 to 2005. Cutler shared that after the Olympia, he would come off steroids for 12 weeks, and then start his cycle for the Arnold Classic. He would then come off after the Arnold Classic and take a break of around 8 to 12 weeks, before starting his cycle in June for the Olympia. In regards to the steroids he was taking during that period, Cutler said his whole year consisted of buying exotic drugs like Parabolan, Winstrol Amps, and Masteron. He said that the biggest challenge he faced during his competitive bodybuilding career was acquiring these exotic drugs, as they were necessary for the show. Coming now and realizing a lot more than I realized back then, I don't know if I really needed to buy the Winstrols and Anavars. I was using Parabolan. There weren't a lot of years that Trenbolone was apparent to me. Later on, I got into insulin stuff and that kind of additive, but I did that way later, Cutler shared. Cutler detailed his cycle saying, "My cycle would basically be off-season. I would use testosterone and equipoise. I would do that consistently for 10 weeks, but the difference is that I actually came off the drug. There was no bridge, there was no, oh, I'm cruising. That's just nonsense to me. We came off and I would do a cycle for 10 weeks, come off for 10 weeks. For the contest, Cutler would start with equipoise and then every 4 weeks he would change it. He would then switch to propionate instead of enanthate. Cutler shared that the biggest difference he learned later was using anti-estrogens like Nolvadex or Arimidex. Now, insulin is a hormone that is primarily used in medical contexts to regulate blood sugar levels. However, in the world of bodybuilding, where muscle growth and recovery are paramount, insulin has found a new use. Many competitors use insulin as a means to help their muscles absorb nutrients more quickly after training. Jay Cutler also admitted to using insulin during his competitive career. He stated that he toyed with the drug for a brief period in 2004, but ultimately decided to stop using it. Jay Cutler is approaching his 50s, and he is still maintaining an impressive physique, and is often questioned about his age. He is a rarity in the bodybuilding world, having avoided major health issues throughout his career. Currently, Cutler is embarking on a Fit for 50 challenge, which he is doing openly with his fans. In this challenge, he has modified his training and drug use, and he has openly talked about his use of testosterone replacement therapy, TRT. Cutler has disclosed that he has stopped using Trenbolone as part of the challenge, but remains committed to the use of TRT. When asked about his current TRT regimen, he stated, No, I'm on 200 of TRT, 200 cypionate a week. Steroids can offer significant short-term advantages, but long-term repercussions are equally powerful and dangerous. Nevertheless, Jay Cutler's openness about his personal steroid use brings to light the world of bodybuilding and the extreme measures athletes go through to achieve the perfect physique. His transparency emphasizes the crucial role steroids play in the sport and how they are deemed necessary for top-level competition.